59 freaking banners on Leia. That's crazy. What is up, Knights of X, and welcome to some more Grand Arena. We are now 1-0 for the final week in this crazy 3v3 season. Finally was able to one-shot JMK Cat with Great Mothers, so hopefully we have the same luck today. So let's try to continue and go 3-0 for the week. I would love to do that and get ready for 5v5. So heading into game, guys, skill rating 39-34. Getting back to the 4,000 skill rating, would love to get there. Our opponent for today is Predicate, and awesome player. Messaged me on Discord, says they're a great supporter of the channel, and looking forward to this matchup, and so am I. So really greatly appreciate the support, and I'm happy we get to face each other. They are representing the guild Norwegian First Order the First. A little bit less than a milli legacy score, but over 900k is still phenomenal. In terms of their galactic power, 13.7, so right in neck with me. I think I'm at 13.8 now, so I might be a little bit bigger. But looking at the bottom half, they're going to have pretty much everything you're going to want. Not going super hard on Bane, which is totally understandable. Slowly farming the pirates, totally get it. Data Crons, very good on the Echoes of War focus. That's everything you're going to want to really need, the most impactful ones. Very good, 2 full rows of 9s on this one. Doing also very well. Has a majority of the focus ones you're going to want up and running. Vader one is very disappointing at the moment, but still good to have those stats. Has all the important 9. They have the Scav Ray, they have the Nightsister. They don't have Malak, but not the end of the world. So they're going to have a lot to play with. In terms of the map, they have started their attacks. So they are at 1092. And looking at the bottom, we have a couple of holds. 2 on my Dark Side Ray and 3 on my JMK Cat Ezra. So a little bit of wiggle room. I might be able to throw in a burner team again against SLKR, so I don't have to risk not beating that team. In the back, looks like my Lord Vader was one shot. Enoch, Ray, Kelleran Beck, and Ahsoka all one-tapped right off the bat. So not ideal, but still, we got some holds in the front. And up top here, they have, they're currently attacking or they're waiting, but one attempt on my Grand Inquisitor team. Mace is still up and running. We have Tuskens, Zorii, and my GG Stap. What we have to deal with, as I'm seeing right here, we got JMK. Obviously, it's going to be the cat version with Ezra. There we go. We have Supreme Leader Kylo Ren. We have Leia. We have Leia on defense. So this is a pretty tough front wall. Look at this. Lord Vader. And then Savage, Starkiller, Ray. So that's a very difficult front wall. Not going to be easy for us, but need to play it smart, and hopefully we can get through it. Then we have to deal with Tuskens, Shorty with SM33. First time I'm seeing that. New Bad Batch, Tarkin clones, and then Kelleran Beck with Jocasta new. And it's not the defense, the offense, so that makes me feel a little bit better. And they don't have any Omicrons on Jocasta new, so that's something to keep in mind. Might make that matchup a little bit easier. So that bottom wall is going to be everything. I'm having a feeling it's very front-loaded, so we need to be very smart with the counters. If the Great Mother thing doesn't work, could be in some trouble. I'm going to try a different data Cron this time than I did last time, so I could save my Wampa Cron for Wampa. So, tons of risks, but high rewards. That's our type of gameplay. We risk it for the biscuit. So, guys, if you do enjoy my gameplay, you enjoy my content, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave a like on the video as you guys are viewing. It's so easy to do. Just double tap it. It helps me grow to the masses, shows your support, and I greatly appreciate it. But with that said and out of the way, let's get this crazy Grand Arena started against this very tough wall and go for 2-0. Okay, so big question again for this is, can I perform the same thing as last time without the Wampa Cron, with the actual Nightsister Cron? So major high risk, high reward moment for me. JMK Cat Ezra, just to show you the speeds. 373, that turns into 403. Cat, extremely fast. 374 turns into 404. So that's why I like to look at it, because if it's a slow cat, you go for Ezra first. If it's a fast cat, you go for Cat first. So just wanted to get that out of the way in case you guys don't know. Hermit Yoda Focus Datacron has all the important stats. The level 3 is not going to really matter because of the Doomed, but it is what it is. Great Mother's Morgan Spirit. I'm going with a cooldown reduction 3 and a Nightsister defense to offense 6. The crit damage is very good here. Very, very good. 125%. We are missing a bunch of offense. That's the scary part. But the added bonus is I have 37% critical chance. So if you go to my spirit, that's going to leave her at 335 crit damage, and the crit chance is 137. That should be more than enough. I should guarantee that crit on Ezra. The scary part is the damage. We're missing the offense and the armor pen for some of the other characters. So, very dangerous. It could still work. I think we'll one-shot Cat off the bat, but getting rid of Ezra with the one-tap, I do not know. We're going to find out today. So, let's get the battle started. No Wampa Cron. Okay. Always so important you don't mess up the beginning. Good. Okay. Remove buffs. We got vulnerable. That's a huge plus. So I'm going to just go ahead, do the mass swarm. So far, so good. So far, so good. So this, I think the crit is going to happen because we have 135% crit chance. The biggest thing is it enough damage? That's the whole point. See? That's where the missing offense comes in. But hopefully we can still deal with him. Let me think for a second. We will be able to outspeed us. So as long as our spirit gets a turn, we should be fine. Question is, let me think for a second. This will give vulnerable to dodge. Okay, see, this is a major problem. We got lucky he did that. Our Morgan missed. I'm going to do this for just the blind and the stagger. Okay. Worst case scenario, we'll still be fine. Like, we can clean up a solo JMK, but very dangerous. Let's just go for a big hit. Let's see. It's pretty good. That's pretty good. But I'm telling you, it's risky without the 100% offense. That's where it can get really dicey. We need him to avoid spirit. Because he can hit very hard. Very, very hard. Okay. Oh, he's so scary. Get rid of that tenacity, and that's a good hit. Let's just go ahead and do this. It's a massive, massive hit. Gotta get rid of... Oh, man. She has seen better days. Good freaking foresight. We should still be okay right now. Wow, we're turning this back around into a full 67 banner win without the Wampa Cron. Oh my god. Guys, that is incredible. I mean, as long as you get a pretty decent Nightsister Cron, you guys can do it. You're going to really need good modding. As you can see, without the 100% offense, it's not as clean. I think if you guys continue to use the Wampa Cron and you have your spirit at like 100, 120% crit chance, you should be fine. The extra offense is so nice to have. It really is. But I made a risk. It worked out for us. We were able to get the stun on Ezra, so the potency is also very helpful with like some secondary stats in terms of you have some potency in the secondary mods. But, alright guys, risk paid off. No Wampa Cron. Got it done with the Nightsister Cron. Huge win. Alright, another risk. Can't afford to drop. I really can, but would prefer not to, so... I was able to save the Wampa Cron, so now let's try to use Wampa against GL Leia. I have not seen Leia on defense yet, and I know it's not always a guarantee, but I'm hoping I have enough max health to survive the beginning onslaught, and hopefully we get through Drogon and their protection and hit right under their health. So the Cron is a protection up level 3, which is not bad because we will be ignoring protection. They have crit damage, protection, health, crit avoidance, and critical chance. Wampa Cron. Maxed out. Offense, crit damage, armor pen. Absolute insane stats. First time I'm doing it. If it loses, it's really not the end of the world. I'll have to figure out a different counter. Which it might lose here. Alright, we took a turn. Please live. Do I go for Leia? That should be a counterattack, right? Okay. Okay. 59 freaking banners on Leia. That's crazy. What the hell, man? Holy crap. Yeah, I mean, if that works, it works out great. Can't put Leia on defense in 3v3 while this is active. I mean, 59 freaking banners with Wampa, the value that brings, like, absolute insanity, guys. That is... This Grand Arena couldn't have started any better. Since everything is going so well, let's get this battle out of the way. No need to risk the one-shot. Don't need it at the moment. So, Dark Trooper it is. Sending in the feeder unit just to burn the cooldowns. Totally okay with it. Okay. Fine. No big deal. Let's go with Bane and Malak. Bane, Malak, and I'm going to use the Vader Cron because I think the defense is nice, the crit damage is nice. I'm not going to need it for anything else. I lost this attempt on my ult account, so I'm like, I don't want to play around with the Datacron anymore. We're going to go hard. Bane, Malak it is. Ray Focus Datacron. Hopefully this is enough. Yeah, that's how it typically goes. Like the shock there. Okay. Hopefully Bane gets triggered, does an AoE, and then we're fine. Right here. Yeah. She didn't get triggered. Okay. Worst case scenario, we're still fine. We're not going to get the big heal, I think. Alright, calm down. Happy I went with Vader. Okay. Weird interaction. Very weird interaction. God, I'm so happy there's one more match this week to have to deal with this. It's just such a overpowered bonkers team that is just no consistency. Like, so crazy how your Grand Arena can just be all the way down. Go all the way downhill from that one squad. But, alright. That should be hopefully the only drop for the entire Grand Arena. I was willing to afford it, and hopefully the rest is smooth sailing. Next up is going to be Lord Vader, and I want to save Leia for the back wall, just in case. So, I could use Leia here, but we're going to save our GL for the back. Lord Vader, CX2 Omicron, they have the stacking offense 3, ramping offense 6, CX2 9, with lots of defense, crit damage, potency, protection, and health steal. Bo-Katan Mandalore with BAM, Rolo level 3, really good stats here. It's crazy that we're able to pull this off with this, like, big, huge game changer. Ooh, that's a stun, don't like that. Let's go ahead and do this. And let's go all out. Should be a bunch of stacks. Alright, that's fine. 19. We're gonna go hard for Lord Vader, obviously. Hopefully, Bo. There we go. Bo went hard there. So easy. Freaking amazing. Gotta love this freaking Cron. It's such a game changer. Such a game changer. Unfortunately, there's no banner recovery, so it's 54 is going to be the end score, but the value is incredible. And this should end it, I would think. Alright, not quite. Let's get a heal here. Oh, you're dodging quite a bit. Alright, not the end of the world. Alright, very good. 54 banners. Like I said, there's no banner recovery in terms of the 3v3 format because of OG Bo-Katan not being in the team. She really benefits with the high banners in 5v5, but still, the value you get for taking out a brand new Lord Vader squad with bow still, impeccable. Last team on the bottom wall is a very dangerous Savage Starkiller Ray squad. They could hit like absolute trucks, and there's a weird loop. If you keep hitting Savage, you need counterattacks. Starkiller is going to be endlessly basicking, and he's going to get to ultimate very fast. So, need to move quickly. Got to put that Isolate on Savage. They're running a Terminator in the beginning Cron for Ray. The Stun 6, which shouldn't matter here because we cleanse. And the Scav Ray 9 with crit damage, crit chance, health steal, and crit avoidance. We're going with Traya, Savage, Nihilus. Ramping offense 3, not that important. The potency is okay. Crit damage is nice. I'm running this for the defense. 229% defense. I want to be able to survive some of those big hits. Hopefully we can. Ray's going to be pretty fast because of that Terminator Cron. But we got to make sure we put Isolate on Savage. That's a massive, massive hit. The out-of-turn attacks are pretty cool. Alright, there we go. This is what I want. He's no longer going to be annoying with the resilient defense. But we do need to make sure that he can live. That's the problem. I don't know if we could do this without, Traya. I don't know. I do not know. Definitely in some trouble. Oh, man. We no longer have a cleanse. We might have to try again on this. Wait, how did we cleanse? I'm not sure how we cleanse there, to be honest. We shouldn't be. Trey is gone. Fine. Oh, boy. I kind of need to get some health steal. I'm fine with this. Oh, man, we're living. He doesn't have the Omicron, so there's no locked heal immunity. Keep that offense down. Good dodge. Ooh. Hoo, 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 hoo. What a nuts battle. She has offense down. We gotta get to another Annihilate. Oh my god. Don't hurt him. Okay. We're tanking those massive hits. Starkiller gone. I told you, this team was nasty. If we didn't have the defense, that's with 229% defense, by the way. Not enough. Dangerous. So freaking dangerous, man. She got rid of Traya like it was nothing. If I brought in a Cron with no defense, Nihilus was cooked. Gone. Annihilated. Very fortunate I had the Datacron to play around with, but I knew that team in the beginning of the season was going to be an absolute pain in the neck. You saw Traya. She's pretty tanky. She gets bonus protection. Gone. Just from the 3v3 Scav Ray. Imagine 5v5 with 2 more characters at Relic 8 or Relic 9. So dangerous, but we got through the front wall in one piece. We have a lot remaining on offense, so let's see what my opponent is hiding in the back. 528 heading into the back, and they went pretty freaking hard. That's a lot of GLs. We have Ahsoka and Jabba on defense, so kudos to my opponent for getting through my tough front wall, because they went very hard on defense. Very freaking hard. I'm happy we have some stuff remaining that we can use against these very powerful squads, so big kudos to them. I think I saved just the right amount for what I need, but very good, interesting Grand Arena. No cheese by any means. They went very hard, so very impressive with their performance for getting through that front wall. Let's see if we can get through theirs. Very happy I saved my Leia, because this team can be pretty annoying on defense without the right counters, so Leia is going to be the GL I use against Ahsoka with Watt and Huyang. Don't have Great Mothers available, so that's not going to work. Let's head max out the protection 3. Offense, protection, high defense, and crit damage. So Leia it is. We're going with the protection up level 3. The stacking Terminator for resistance 6. Very high crit damage and very good health. Very good Cron for Leia. So this should be fine. We're just going to ramp up, you know, our ultimate stuff. Get to the ambush. Try to one-shot Huyang if possible. She's probably going to get to a very fast ult. It always works with Huyang. Let's go here. Should still be a one-shot. Very good. That's massive. Now we just got to pretty much get through her. It's going to take some time. Because of the defense, obviously. We got to really coordinate our middle special very well so we can just remove that her protection. Looks like we're going to line it up pretty well. Let's go for a nice basic. Very close. Yeah, no, we're fine. Yeah, no more protection for the remainder of the battle. So, Watts, tank tech is useless at the moment. Please live. There we go. This is going to be a 57. Very good. Good stuff. I probably could have used other options there if I didn't use Great Mothers in the front and stuff like that, but Leia against Ahsoka I think is good value for what I have remaining. There's still a Jabba left. I'm probably going to use Queen Amidala there, but there's still some other tough teams I got to think about, but Leia against Ahsoka, easy 57. Next remaining GL, I think it's the last one on the back wall. It's Jabba. They have the Omicron and Chrysanthemum. Ramping offense 3 for Darkside. Not really good for that team, but probably using it for the defense because it has protection, potency, crit damage, and 175% defense. Very high. So, got to move, faster with any other team, but absolutely no match for Queen Amidala. So, Queen Amidala, it is with the support Cron. Very strong. I mean, I'm going to miss this. This is such a fun data Cron. Should be an absolute breeze. Alright, luckily, Padawan Obi-Wan did not get, blind. But we were gonna cleanse anyway. This should be it. Yeah. He's gonna put, buff immunity on who? Alright, not the end of the world. Hopefully we can get some of those banners back. Or not. 56. It's fine. Absolutely fine. He cleanses stealth, so can't really... Even if I did the mass swarm, put everyone under stealth, it wasn't going to matter. But 56 against Jabba, nice and easy battle. Again, Saw, sticking to what works. Baylan, very powerful counter. They have 5 Omicrons on this team, 3 on Luthen. Lightside max out the protection 3, crit chance, protection, potency, offense, and crit damage. A little annoying with Captain Rex because of the cleansing and stuff like that, but we're going with a cooldown reduction 3. Blind for Inquisitor 6, and Marak 9 with protection, health, crit avoidance, tenacity, and health steal. Not a ton of damage on the team, pretty good other stats like that, but as long as you can control the battle, should be in good shape. I like getting the tenacity down on him, I just really am a big fan of that. Let's just save that. Can we get a stun? No stun. He's probably going to get to his big thing in a sec. Oh, I wish I had an AoE up, but it's probably not going to happen. Yeah, unfortunately we didn't get the cooldowns down, and yeah, unfortunate. Not the end of the world, but not as clean as it could have been. Oh wow, okay. They increased our cooldown, so we didn't have that move up. Gotta be a little cautious of this decoy. Team is so obnoxious. Ugh, watch, we're gonna lose our Shin. Okay, hold on. What the heck was that? $57? I'm not sure what Shin was doing there. I mean, she freaking one-shot the entire team. Yeah, it gets a little dicey. Even with the tenacity down, I feel like it's so hard to hit that unless you have some potency on the Datacron. But still, I'll take the 57 banner win here. Baylan is very good against Saw. For Mauldalorians, we're going to go ahead and use one of our next GLs. We have on offense, Jabba. Don't feel like playing around with this team. I normally use Traya Savage, but I used them already with the Savage Starkiller team. So, pretty nuts. Ramping offense 3, retribution for Mandalorian 6, Gar Saxon 9 with offense, crit damage, protection, and lots of potency. We are going with a shorty Cron for Jabba. The potency here is insane. Even the defense is nice. Hopefully we can just blow up Maul. Get rid of that frenzy. We're going to be able to land a lot of thermals because we have that potency. They will be able to counterattack. That is a definite. Let's keep landing those thermals on Maul. And you're going to do your teabag move. This might get rid of Maul. There we go. Let's just go for you. Yeah, that's fine. Let's go ahead and get taunt. Oh, you have buff immunity. My bad. I should have done that there. I'm being silly. Don't want to get counterattacked. Okay, let's go here. Alright, cool. Can we turn this into a 57? This should be a 57. I'm still going to stall it out. I just want to double check and make sure. 24 thermals. Is that a 57? $56, what the hell? Why wasn't he recovering any protection? Is there something I'm missing there? Doesn't he grant protection up and protection to teammates? I don't know about that. I'm a little curious. Maybe there's something I'm missing, but I'm pretty sure every time I do a basic, I get banners back, but not the end of the world. 56 against Maul. Could be way worse. We're going to go ahead and use some Sith Empire against Zorii Resistance. Very dangerous team, this Datacron set. They have the Terminator in the beginning for the light side. The Terminator level 6 for Resistance as well, with Protection, Tenacity, Health Steal, and Crit Damage. We are going with a Health and Protection Recovery 3, Crit Chance, High Defense, Offense, Potency, and Critical Damage for our own. They're going to go out ahead. They have that Terminator game, so just got to go ahead and deal with that. Okay. So normally I'd like to go for Finn, but we're going to have to wait. I like that. Do a basic. There we go. Just got to be a little patient with it. Let's just do a basic. Didn't get the double tap, that's fine. I'm okay with this. That's an ability block. Fear. We could just go for him. Not the end of the world. Should be full banners. And boom, slam dunk. Yeah, very simple. Freaking love Sith Empire. Such a fun team. Very fun if you're not using them against Jocasta New with the defense to offense 6. That's all I'm going to say. But, nice and easy win against Zorii Resistance. Full banners. I had a ton of fun using these guys last time, so I'm going for that same type of fun today. Tarkin against the Tuskens. Probably a better Datacron than last time. They have the cooldown reduction 3 for Dark Side. Tenacity, crit avoidance, protection, health, and crit damage. So they're going to have a little bit more extra health. But we're going to go with the same Datacron. Offense stacking 3. Offense ramping 6. Disguise Clone Trooper 9. High crit damage, offense, and protection. I'm just trying to go for that nice one shot here. Worked out great for me. They're going to remove the buff, which is not the end of the world. We're going to go ahead and do that. You remove the buff. Pretty sure that's going to give me an advantage. And can this be a one-shot? Yes, it can. Yes, it can. I mean, that's incredible. I can't stress enough how fun that is. If you have a high crit damage Cron, the warrior is going to remove your buffs off of Scorched, and that gives Tarkin advantage, which is going to guarantee a crit. I'm pretty sure we hit them for an AoE 100k crit. So, if Tarkin is getting a little smoked on defense, there is use for him on offense against a very annoying team in Tuskens. This one should be a breeze as well. Using our last GL on the Jocasta new team, because I just don't feel like playing around with it. It's actually not my last GL. I lied. I have JML. I have to use him somewhere, but for now, just Sith Eternal. Light side max out the protection 3. Damage reduction for Vanguard 6. Kelleran back 9. Banner Stealer. Defense, potency, protection, offense, health steal, and crit damage. We are going to go with a ramping offense 3. Defense, crit chance, critical damage, offense, and high potency. Not going to matter. As long as I link the correct targets, it's not a problem. She has 0 Omicrons. Alright, I mean, that's some damage. But her rifle form is going to be a little bit prolonged without the Omicron. Like, normally she would have her form by now. We're just going to go ahead and send it. Not really too worried about the 59. And we'll just do auto. Got my nice Kylo Ren mug, guys, in case you're curious. Got that in Galaxy's Edge, I believe, or somewhere in Disney when I went. No regrets. 58, there we go. Nice, 58 banners. Really good efficiency, really do appreciate Sith Eternal absolutely putting a smackdown on Granny. Really appreciate it. Nice job, Sith Eternal. Can totally afford to break up my Vegito team, so we're going to do it here. OG Starkiller team against Tarkin, double Omicron, stacking offense 3, ramping offense 6. This guy's Clone Trooper level 9, high defense, potency, crit damage, and protection. We are going with a ramping offense ourselves, level 3, with protection, potency, offense, defense, and high crit damage. So this should be an absolute breeze. Okay, I'm going to go for the tenacity down first. They don't have the Scorch 9, so I don't have to worry about necessarily the Terminator removal. Definitely want to remove Terminator on him, though. Hopefully Starkiller gets to a turn so that we can get our banners back. Ooh, unfortunate dodge. Let's go for a stun. Let's go for a stun on Scorch. Didn't get it. There's the Savior. Let's go ahead and unleash. Boom. Alright, do not steal banners. Which I know you're thinking about. Looks like you're going to steal some. Should have done that over here, not the end of the world. It should still be a 57, to be honest. Make sure we can stun lock Scorch. Alright, very good. Love using that move. I might throw the Omicron on it. I'm getting a little bit of a stockpile recently, so I'm thinking about applying that. Alright, cool. 57 banners. Very nice to use the OG Starkiller team. Not really used often in my neck of the woods in Kyber 1, but still fun to use every now and then. Speaking of Vegito, we're going to use the other half of the Power Squad with Malicos and a unaligned Force User team against this weird Shorty lineup. It's the Shorty maxed out Focus Datacron, so the crit avoidance is going to be annoying. The defense is high, and they have good potency. So I guess the biggest issue is just trying to get rid of them quick enough. We do prevent revives, so that should work against the level 9, I believe. But anyway, I'm going to use them. Running the Jedi Temple Guard Focus Datacron for that armor pen. Hopefully can deal with some of that defense. So this should be an absolute cakewalk. I can't imagine us losing this. Let's go ahead and just put the buff immunity onto... Alright, I mean, there's something. I probably should have just basic there, but not the end of the world. Alright, SM33 is doing something. Oh, wow. That was easy. Let's go get damage immunity. Are you... Oh, man. Alright, he's a little tanky. Are you going to steal banners from someone? No, you are not. Appreciate that. And that's going to end it. Yeah, still great value in a regular unaligned force user team on offense. Throughout the season, I have changed up my defense dramatically because I can't be so predictable with all the videos. So I was using, you know, some variations of Starkiller on defense, and now I'm using him on offense. So it's always good to change around your game plan throughout the season. So I'm having a lot of fun with them on offense for the end half. And for the last remaining team for character battles, it's the new Bad Batch. Going to use my final GL on offense, JML. They have one Omicron. They have the Lightside Max Elder Protection 3 with Health Steal, Defense, Offense, and Potency. So Cal and Luke it is. Lightside Max Elder Protection 3, High Protection and Offense. Very good for JML. This battle is absolute cake. It's new Bad Batch really shine in 5v5, honestly. Alright, that's a very fast down Omega. That's a very fast down. Yeah, he's not going to be able to hit anyone. Yeah, super easy. Can't, you know, no real comment about that battle. It's a GL versus Bad Batch. They're not that good in 3v3. So, overall, another very good executed character battle for Grand Arena. Now it's down to ships. You guys, if you saw my last video, Karma came back at me, and the negotiator battle wasn't as easy. So, let's see what my opponent is cooking on ships. So we are at 16-16 heading into the ship wall, and obviously I'm seeing a triple attacker Executor, Radis, and Malevolence. This seems to be the pattern for a lot of matchups. A lot of players in general do not want to have Grand Arenas come down the ships, so they'll set the overpowered Executor on defense and then keep Leviathan on offense to try to minimize that tilt or frustration you get. So this seems to be a very normal thing. I think I set the exact same defense. I might have put Houndstooth in the starting lineup, I'm not sure, but same game plan as before. Leviathan on Executor, Profundity on Radis, and then Negotiator on Malevolence, and hopefully that battle is a little bit better than last time. We'll find out. Alright, first battle. Leviathan against Executor. Triple attacker. Not the highest relics I've seen. I've seen a bunch of Relic 8s and Relic 9s before. Relic 7 Punishing 1, Relic 7 Xanadu Blood. So we're going to go with the high banner one here, not bringing in MK6. Last time I turned a 75 into a 74. Shouldn't matter today, but still, we want to play like it would matter. Just in case we get down to battles where we are in a pinch, we want to make sure we play it correct. Alright, no contract. I like that. Put this on our Interceptor. And then remove it. Save that. Mass Swarm. That is the one nice thing about the low relic punishing one. We almost got rid of him right there. Let's just do a basic. No contract yet. I appreciate you. Is it Slave 1? If it's Slave 1, it's typically the most annoying. Okay, we're good. There's contract. A little fast. Go here. Alright, alright. We'll let them cook for a little bit. We'll let them cook. Luckily, that wasn't Xanadu. See? It gets a little dicey. This is what I mean. We're gonna blow up a ship. Don't need Slave 1 coming out and ending my life. Nice heal. Very good for Bomber. And at least we're not dropping against Executor today. But let's see if we can get some of those banners back. A higher relic fleet makes it a lot more scary. Okay, let's just go pop an AoE, get some Terminator. Very good. Very cool with that. Bring in our Emperor Shuttle. Looks like I'm going to save the middle special for later, so I can get some banners at the end if I need. Let's get rid of Xanadu. Very cool. Oh, nice. We got an assist because we're Empire. That's kind of cool. Alright, this is looking pretty good. I don't even think I need to do it. Wow. Alright, I didn't even need to do the middle special, but nice 75 banner win against Executor. Always love it when it goes that way. There's no need to risk, you know, very well executed character battles to get ruined by ships. So, very good. 75, just what I needed. You guys know the deal. Profundity versus Radis, starting 3. Use this for the 77 banner win. Even if I do drop on this, you know, worst case scenario, we would still be fine in terms of the total Grand Arena. And that just pretty much solidifies it, I think. I mean, look at that. You see, like, that's an annoying dodge. It's stuff like that that could ruin the counter. It's always that degree of RNG with the dodge. But I think we're still fine because we got rid of the Millennium Falcon, which is the huge damage dealer. And that just, yeah, super easy. Let's go ahead past the turn here. Why not? Ooh, if we got an extra assist, that could have been the end. There we go. Let's just go ahead and do this. Good assist. Pass the turn back to Outrider. Do the middle special, and hopefully that's enough. No evasion up. Yeah. Nice and simple. 77 banner win. When it comes down to it, and you're running tight on banners, it does make a difference in the end. So, gotta love a nice Underman win like that. Very high banner efficiency. Now a repeat of last Grand Arena. Am I going to make the same mistake and see what the hell happened? We're going to find out today. I'm not going to change up the strategy. We're going to see what went wrong, and then if I'm just playing it bad. Same thing as last time, except I'm bringing in an extra reinforcement, just in case. I don't really want to let it get that dicey. I don't know what I did wrong last time, if it was just bad RNG, but that's usually a full 74, 70 banner win. So let's do the same thing. Okay, no, do this. Defense down. That's good. So what I normally do is I normally do a basic here. I normally do a basic for the target lock, but someone told me to do this. You know what? Let's go ahead and do that. I don't normally do that. Alright, that's good RNG. I like doing a basic AoE. Okay, I mean, that happens sometimes. Let's go here. I mean, calm down. That should be it. Alright, I mean, a lot better than last time. Anakin did get a little low. It's a 73 banner win. I had an extra reinforcement. That's probably why it wasn't a 74, but a lot better than last time. A 73 is a lot better than a 66, so that is going to conclude the Grand Arena, guys. We are going to wait for my opponent to finish attacking, and then we'll talk about the review. Alright, final score is 2060 to 2024. Very good attempt by my opponent. They were able to get through such a hard defense that I set, even with their strong GL back wall. So, want to give a huge shout out to my opponent for doing a very good job at getting through the very two tough teams in the front. So, big shout out to them. Big highlight for me today is, again, same thing as last video. Great Mothers being able to pull it off against JMK, Cat, Ezra without the Wampa Cron. I was able to do it with a Nightsister Cron, which helps me deviate to using Wampa with Wampa himself. So I saved the Wampa Cron, was able to use Wampa against Leia, which is another huge shout out for this video here. Probably going to be the thumbnail of the video is Wampa taking out Leia. Absolutely love that. But this team down here, Savage, Starkiller, Rey, insane. One tapped my Traya like it was nothing. I'm pretty sure my guys were cleansing after Traya was down, which I don't know if that's working as intended. I'm pretty sure when Traya goes down, the self-cleanse should dissipate. So I'm not sure if that was a bug working as intended. So maybe you guys know more than me. I'll probably reread Traya's unique after to find out, but I'll also let you guys let me know in the comments. So, but other than that, this Grand Arena worked out so freaking well. Putting my ego aside, with not going for all one-shots. I hate having to force a banner drop, but in certain situations, you cannot risk losing the Grand Arena with Kylo, so might as well use the Dark Trooper technique and just guarantee the, the two-shot. But back here, everything worked out phenomenal for us. Happy I saved Leia. Yeah, overall, very fun Grand Arena. I had a really good time. I felt like everything worked out perfectly. It was like a little chess match, figuring out the right pieces and where to go. Worked out really well for us. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys are learning a bunch of counters along the way and getting that nice entertainment. I hope you guys really do appreciate the content. If you guys do appreciate it, leave a like on the video, comment down below, and if you're not already, for more content, subscribe to the channel to become a Knight of X. And I'll see you guys in the next video. May the Force be with you all.